Painting goo 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 goo. Tingu. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo. Right. That's enough of you, you little bitch. Come on! You go back over there. Carlos, keep an eye on that little fucker. I've seen him at the tip bowl. Any tips? You tip the little bitch. They all go to me. I get everything. Welcome to Paintingu. Brother Griffu. Brother Demon Hunteru. Brother Sister Sleepy. Sister Sleepy. I caught myself. Brother Tuekaru. Welcome, all of you, to painting. We have a much unfinished business on this painting. The whale jam industry has sent one of their finest wham jars to acquire some more whale for their wham jam. Their whale jam. Adorned he is with turtles, this whale. I don't know if anybody noticed, but I said I called him Tren Whale. I don't know if anybody you know what Tren is, but it's like this bodybuilder fucking uh fad or like fucking what would you call it phase that like people are going through at the moment. Um, they've been going through it a while, but it's this stuff called Tren Tren. I just thought that was hilarious because this veil is obviously quite boof, you know. So it's Tren Whale versus Wham Jam. There is a dune worm in the background. Every painting goo should have a dune worm. Right. Paint. Impossible. What's impossible? Nothing is impossible on painting goo. Paint. Indeed I will. Shreepy Haushu. Indeed I will. I love the way the first like dozen comments is just everybody like saying hello and then roaring random shit at each other. Shreepy Masa. Painting goo. Oh, fucking Griff's comments are hilarious. Where's his face? My face or the bear's face? Is the bitch's face gone? No, his face is still there. Are you missing my face? My glorious beard adorned face with my little like when I was before, like when I putting this on, like I was doing it like 2 minutes ago, like over at the door. We have a big mirror, long mirror thing, like, and I'm like doing this shit. And I'm like, there's so many things I do on the daily where I'm just like, oh God, I'm gonna make so much money off of painting goo, and then I'm gonna have to give it all to Big Bear to pay all this gay away. like donning myself in a kimono. And whatever about the headband could be badass. Like, do you know what I mean? But this, despite its fluffy hilarity, it's fucking gay. Like, do you know. And I'm wearing a kimono. And despite how epic the kimono is in its royal blue and gold stitching and shit, it's gay. Kimonos are gay. You know. I mean, it looks like I'm wearing a silk robe. You know. Don't get me wrong. I fuck, but like not in an Asian way. You know. I always imagined Asians like fuck like gerbils. You know, just really fucking quick and really high pitch. Right. Comment to Antonio. Antonio. Oh my god, that name's hilarious. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome. I see his lap. Yes, yes. The beginning of every painting goo begins with my crotch and Little Bear playing the piano. You can always just see my hands just like, I swear to God, I'm just sitting here like breathing, thanking the gods for blessing me with all of this radiant talent. Those who are about to paint, those who are about to paint, we salute you. That's hilarious. I only recently watched that again. Like Gladiator's such a good movie. The painting goo to Gayawayu pipeline is real. Oh yeah, man. Like fucking like Big Bear's gonna end up making more money off me than me. Watch. I can see it now. Like I can see BB doing the stream. But it's like if you were watching that fucking Irish cunt, you have even more gay to pay away. And then I'll pay my gay away for doing the whole thing. Come on, let's just make Bertaria in quotes loads of money. You know, we're gonna like that episode of fucking It's Always Sunny where they have their internal economy and like everybody's just moving their money around in Bertaria. We're not gay though, so we're not gonna buy little like plastic tokens and dole them out to everybody. Like you know, here's your token to buy a bear item off of fellow bear. So so you do this to pay to. Yeah, I mean, like how much money do I like? How much of this? I think that's why I started doing it every day. You know, I used to just do it every Friday, and now I do it like Monday to Friday every pretty much every day. You know, I don't do weekends. Sometimes I do. You know, I didn't do a weekend, did I? Or did I? Did I? No, I did two on Friday. But yeah, that's why I had to like scale things up as they call it. I had to like double down, start doing a lot more. I wasn't earning enough money to pay all the gay away for doing it in the first place. Right. Where's my tunes? I need to get the blood flowing. The blood flowing. Not really. I mean, like, despite it being cold in this room and shit, like, I had fucking heating on. It's still cold in here. I don't know what the crack is. Must be something to do with the weather, and it being fucking like 0 degrees outside. Hold on a sec. Where's my taiko drums? Where are they? I'm always looking for the music because I've got 333 uh tunes in my tunes list. Well, how funny is that shit? Like, right, we begin. We begin. Let me know. Give me a 5 by 5. Let me know what this sound is like on the music. It cannot permeate your spina if it is not loud enough. I need to do a workout and then have a hot shower. I have had way too much alcohol in the last week or so. Ever since the lads came over for my birthday, I've been on like a mini bender. I was only saying this to like Demon Hunter Bear there. Was it last night or the night before? And I'm just like, oh, I have so much water to consume. I'm so behind on my water intake. I haven't worked out in like 4 days or some shit. Like global warming is why you're cold. No, the light of heaven isn't with me today. That's why I'm cold. Look, the window. It's not shining like it used to be. They're trying to freeze me out, the cunts. The Monkey King petitioning to have me kicked out of heaven for having the audacity to do what he asked me to do and paint him a portrait. You know, what are you going to do? Like, he wanted a full body portrait. It's not my fault his penis is this big, you know? He's a monkey. Monkeys don't have big penises. What's the big deal? You know? I don't understand why everyone in heaven is so tightly wound. You think it's all G up there. It's really not. Like, I prefer it down here, to be quite honest. I've only been here fucking a few years, you know? This vessel just turned 32. So many differences. Being a demigod has its advantages. You know? The fall from heaven didn't kill me. It's like 5,000 feet. You ever been kicked off a mountaintop before? Fucking hurts. Anyway. How's the tunes? Are they good? I don't hear the music. I feel it. Ah. You had me there for a moment. But I will not be distracted from. PEINTEINGU! PEINTEINGU! Where's my bitch? What? The female just goes, me? I didn't actually mean to fucking summon you. My bad. PEINTEINGU. I have her well trained. Yo! I'm an idiot. Allow the music to permeate your spina. Get the brood throwing. Because if you're living in any location that's similar to mine right now, it's fucking cold. Move the chi throughout your body. Today we finish this PEINTEINGU. I think somebody claimed this PEINTEINGU. Did somebody say they wanted to buy this? Sapphire Elf. What the fuck am I watching? Sapphire Elfu! Welcome to PEINTEINGU. Observe. We have travelled to Macedonia. And we are witnessing a glorious conflict between Whale Jam, otherwise known as Wham, and a whale. It's not just any whale. It is a Tren-powered whale. A Tren Whale. A whale of Tren. Wielding a Mossberg. Your basic pump-action shotgun. There is also a dune worm. And turtles. Carlos, we have a new subscriber. Remind him. This is Carlos. This is our resident tiger. Formerly owned by a Colombian drug lord. It's not Carlos. It's Carlos. He reminds you mortals to like and subscribe, ye cunts, to PEINTEINGU, to support my efforts to return to heaven. The last thing you want me to do is take off that bucket. Hear me now. Do not deny the PEINTEINGU. Allow the music to permeate your soul, to uplift your chi, as I create for you an epic saga of PEINTEINGU. It's a bit off. The framing's a bit off. It's a bit tilted. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. We weren't fucking in the mood for some high-octane paint. Drying, watching. You better be now. That'll do. I will stop being anal about it, and I will just accept the current framing. It is enough. Facepalm. Ruffle. Your contribution to the chat is greatly appreciated, Elfu. Sapphire elf. Sapphires are blue, aren't they? A blue elf? So you're a smurf. Wait, are sapphires red? What color are you? From where do you hail? Yeah, I love this bit. PEINTEINGU is what you watch, Forest Sprite. Forest Sprite. Speak not, simply witness, tiny magical fairy. Riff, I'm not the elf, okay? Oh, fuck. Mossberg is the shotgun brand of choice by Tren Whale's realm wide. Oh my god. If you're a whale and you love lifting, you need a shotgun. And if you're gonna get a shotgun, you need a Mossberg. Right. Let's get these bitches wet. We have shit to paint. Dip your bitch in the bucket. Get her hair all the way down to the bottom. And then vigorously swish her about. Then pull her halfway out. Not all the way. Halfway. Then beat her senselessly. Then use your royal rag to clear up all the evidence. I'm a staunch proponent of good bitch care. My bitches, they're good people. Where's my paint? Ah yes, a missile launcher on the back of a turtle. That's where I was. Some Waitu. It's actually a lot of Waitu. It's not some Waitu. It's a fuck ton of Waitu. Beat the devil out here. Out it. Beat the devil. Exactly, yeah. I'm always so you see this little plastic thing. This is just what you open to get the paint out, yeah? And like I break shit like that all the time. I'm just like, you know, being a demigod, I'm still acclimatizing to this mortal form. And I quite often forget my own strength and just fuck shit up. PEINTEINGU. Painting you. It's PEINTEINGU. Some white and then some black. How Masonic of me. I love this bit. I feel like I'm on a horse. I need an axe. Garlots, hand me that hammer. Let's stride a stallion ready for combat. Fuck PEINTEINGU. Let us attack the Empire. Welcome to PEINTEINGU. Music that makes you feel like it's on a horse. Really gets me going. The black! I need a black. Where's my black? I should have got black. Fuck. I've only a small minority of black. Black has quickly become a minority in my painting group. God damn it. My apologies if you could hear me broing. There was shit strewn about the place. Begone, dust! Right. A smidge of black. For we have grey to paint. Oh. Where's my bitch? Where'd I put my bitch? Oh, damn it. It's all clean and ready to go. Aha! Right. There we go. A squirt. A tiny squirt. A tiny squirt. A wee one. Just a wee one. Get the goo throwing. Right. Some grey. For we have matter to paint. Right, Botanu. If you are here and you haven't thumbed something, you have a no honor. Smurflet coloured, yes. Yeah, it was like sapphires are blue, aren't they? Many times a day, I find myself thinking, am I retarded? Are sapphires blue? Does this song get the blood flowing? I need a warning that comes up on screen while I'm doing this, and it's like, please do not watch PEINTEINGU while driving. Yeah! This turtle means business. Right. You know what that means? Now that the blood is flowing, it's time to dance with some demons. Where's the tunes, boy? Where are my tunes? All the way down here. I have to scroll all the way down all the time. All the way down all the time. I can see my own breathu. It's fucking coldu in this room. I do not care for your princesses and your collection of coins. You can fuck right off, you Mario knockoff cunt. Advertisements on my stream. The gall. Blue. Brew. I hear from the bunker down under. Ah, you are from the Oz. Beautiful. How's the weather? What part of Oz? Perth. What's the other place? Victoria. From Victoria, Perth. What's the other? Brisbane. What's another one? Sydney. Paint. 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 PEINTEINGU. For the great Khan. Pelusaru. It's just Griff's comments just crack me up like. Aroa Hama. Hi. Griffo commento, very funny. Hi. The speech bubble isn't white enough. Paint. paint. Paint white. That would be a really good way to piss off some fucking, woke fucking writer or artist in Marvel, like right now. Like if they came into your office and they were like, "So how do you like the color scheme on the new Superman?" And you were just like, "These speech bubbles aren't white enough. Everything that's white on the page needs to be whiter. I want more white. You get me?" Like, I just want to see more white in general in the whole comic book. I want to see you wearing more white when you come into my office next time. Full white suit, white shoes, white hairpin. You black bitch. Oh god. Living while watching. Much honor. That looks like it just says living while watching. Much honor. I know you said driving, but that's fucking hilarious. Put a chick in it and make it aim and gay, lame and gay. Put a chick in it and make it lame and gay. Oh man, the first time somebody turned around to me and was like, "Oh, did you hear they made like was it? I think it was Superman's son." Was the first thing I heard was like DC came out with a comic book and Superman's son was now like a homo in it, like. And the most recent thing I heard was your man JDA Unfiltered on UATV. Fucking, he was talking about how they like gayified fucking Green Lantern recently, and like the opening scene in the comic book is like fucking like essentially like softcore anime fag porn. Like they're still wearing their army boots, but they're like in their fucking boxes in the bed. I don't even want to describe it. I'm gonna have to pay Morgay away. Like, by the way, fuck Owen for putting that fucking thing in Bert Kreischer and your man up. Oh my god! The second I opened the Telegram chat, I was just like, oh, what the fuck? Like two greasy fat bags like hugging each other and smiling. Oh, fuck. We all collectively have so much gay to pay away, like. Shiru has no honor. Sapphire gets it. It would appear so, yeah. I can't wait for new Snow White. This is going to be glorious content harvesting. Oh, stop. The fucking, I heard they were, like, cancelling the new Snow White, like, even before it came out or some shit, like, there was, like, loads of stuff going on about it. But, like, I don't keep up to date. I'll just see shit randomly. Oh. Defenderu Gepu. God damn. And fucking Demon Hunter burps like a fucking drunk whale. Like, oh, shit's hilarious. Like, how, like, I always, like, I love being male because, like, males can just, like, laugh. Like, you can be in a group of lads and you're all, like, you're not even talking to each other. You're all, like, doing something, like, but you're all in the same room and someone will burp or fart. And, like, 90% of the time, everyone will just go, you know, like, oh, that was a good one. Like, I love that shit. Oh, Oh, did you hear new Silver Surfer in a Marvel movie is going to be a chick now? They're making the Silver Surfer a chick. That's just like that's just an excuse to make another. That's all that is an excuse to get another up and coming, good looking Hollywood bitch naked and covered in paint. Because that's all they did. Like that's the only reason they picked Jennifer Lawrence to play Mystique was because everybody wanted to like kind of see what Jennifer Lawrence looked like in the nip. It's like, all right, well, she won't get naked, so we'll just like get her naked and then paint her. like it's just fuck. It's always so obvious. Like, do you know what I mean? Like they do their breakout movie, and then the next couple of movies is like sexualizing them in some way, and then they'll try and do a drama that's like very powerful or poignant and relative to the times. It's the same fucking like it's like how Hollywood turns a bitch out. It's fucking disgusting. Like it's the same thing with like what? Remember Miley Cyrus? What was it? No, it wasn't the Amanda Show. What was it called? What's the fucking thing called? Hannah Montana. Thank you. Little country girl, little country blonde girl, and learn how to sing and all. Like fucking just say, and then look at her like 7 years later or some shit. She's on stage, fucking humping and grinding in her knickers and a bra, like licking stuff and all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I came in to wreck balls. Like, what a fucking hoe! Like, you know what I mean? And like, whatever. Like, I'm not like judging her soul, but it's like, do you not remember what you used to be? It's like, you know, I remember, like, I don't dwell on the past, but I remember my past, like, on the daily. Like, something in my day will bring up something where I'm like, God, yeah, do you remember, like, look how far I've come. You know, like, these people, like, never actually look in the mirror. You know? Bitches like that will, like, look in the mirror and, like, not actually look at their own reflection and look at themselves. That picture was a trap. How dare he? He's a fucking genius. He's an absolute genius. I love him. He's so funny. Like every so often, Owen makes me laugh so hard that I'm like, oh my god! Like it's he's actually so fucking funny. Like the shit he was doing with that thing that somebody has sent him to record. Somebody sent him one of them before. One of them record things, and like. It's fucking hilarious. Like, must be nice. And then he just kept playing it. Like, oh, seriously. Chap's hilarious. That's why I love this community. Like, you know, it's like, it's not even about Owen anymore. Like, you maybe, like, in the like, I wasn't around in the beginning. I heard there the other day that the fucking bear community was formed on the 17th of November, which is the day before my birthday. I was like, hey, that's kind of cool. Red needs to be brighter, but I'll let it dry first. We'll go back to it. I need a lighter grey to shade the missile. Shade the missile. I'm an old school Disney fan. Same. I fucking grew up with Disney. They've created an enemy of me now. Same. I fucking hate them. I don't actually harbor any hate. Like, I don't do that shit anymore. I don't hate things or people. You should, like, you know, like, all you're doing is like wasting energy. Like, all that does is take energy from you. Like, you know, don't be a hater. Just stay away from things you don't enjoy. You know, don't complain. I know that's a hard one. I bitch and moan all the time about things. But you shouldn't complain. Just always be grateful. And that's not an insane thing to say. And it's also not impossible. I fucking swear I have had it with you people interrupting my monologues, my rants, the climaxes of the fucking music and shit. I'm sick of it. All to peddle your fucking crap on my stream. Cunts. What did you say, my love? Will you That's not complaining. That's threatening a trespasser. Paint. I birch with much power. Yeah, Disney has lost it. Yeah, man. It's like, and it's such a shame. Do you know what I mean? Because like I grew up with those movies, and like so much of that stuff like formed like how I look at the world, even morally. You know. And then, like, some of it is, like, pure warped. Like, when you go back and watch it again, like, there's still great life lessons and stuff in lots of the movies from back then. But, even back then, when you go back and watch them, like, and it's so fucked up, like, you know. That to me is evil on another level. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, using entertainment for evil is, like, is a whole other level of evil. Because, like, especially with the kids, you know, it's so fucked up. Like, in a weird way, I'm kind of grateful that, like, I watched, like, my dad just, like, had me sitting beside him on the sofa when I was, like, 3 years old. And one of the first movies I ever remember watching is Conan the Barbarian. And, like, that scene where he's fucking the witch and then she tries to kill him and then he throws her in the fire is, like, seared into my mind. And in a weird, like, for a while there, I was like, that traumatized the fuck out of me, like, you know? Which in a lot of ways it did, but I'm weirdly glad that, like, I think that way about, like, pretty much all of my trauma or, like, past experiences that I found unpleasant or difficult now, where I'm like, I focus on the positive aspects of what it did to me rather than the negative, like, you know? And, that sense of, like, this is real life, you know? It's like, you could be fucking a bitch and she'll try to kill your ass. Like, and I know that's pure dark, but it's like, that is real. Like, you know, like, depending, your choices could have resounding, like, never thought of before consequences. Like, 1 minute you're making love to what you think is a beautiful woman who has helped you shelter from a harsh environment. And then in a single moment, she, like, pulls a blade and tries to kill you, and, like, like a proper child, you just go, bitch, and throw her in the fire. Like he doesn't even say anything after it. He just looks at the fire and goes, wrong. Which is the equivalent of just going, damn. Like, she. Bitches be crazy. Rubberists turn everything gay. This is so true. How can change the name of Silver Surfer? Norand Rad is an epic surfer name. I know, yeah. Like, they had, like, loads of the stuff is, like, really cool, like, you know? Like, that, like, yeah, like, you cannot not admit that fucking a lot of the Marvel and DC stuff, like, from back in the day, same with Disney, like, it's just, like, high quality level shit, like, but there's still loads of stuff in it that you're like, what the fuck, like, like, I think you'd be hard pressed to find, like, something we all watched from back in the day, whether it was a cartoon or a movie or a show or whatever. You'd be hard pressed to find something that was just purely good and had, like, no subversion or deception or some kind of propaganda or attempt at, like, subliminal fucking manipulation or some shit. Like, wait. 17th of November is National Donut Day. That's hilarious. I love donuts. I want a donut now. Female! I checked out a Clown World, and I'm van living, van lifing off grid now. Got a caravan before COVID hit and been slowly upgrading it. That's like part. There's a large part of me that wants to live like that. But I think I don't. I would only. I'm a bit of a bitch when it comes to like certain things in terms of like just uh, like I'm kind of lazy in certain ways. And things that aren't efficient like annoy me. So if I was gonna go for the van life, I would do it in like a hot country. I wouldn't want to fucking deal with winters in a van. I would just tour around in hot places and paint and fucking cook amazing meals outside. I should do cooking goo. Like me cooking food like this would be hilarious. I'll have to put a set of recipes or something like. My cooking's a bit basic, bitch. Like I could cook, I'm a good cook, but like I don't have any like extravagant meals that I make. Like, if anything, I like cooking very basic shit. Literally meat and potatoes or rice. Starlink, Starlink internet is great. My only bill. That's fucking hilarious. That's so funny. Like that is no matter what way you look at it, like that's fucking cool. That like you have the ability to like just be on the move and still wirelessly connect to all these things. Like it's awesome. Like, but I don't think that our technology is the only way to do that. Uh, a lot of my original Disney DVD collection is worth money now because Disney has resold them, but retroactively edited them. Cause wokeness. I have unwoke versions. That's not surprising at all. That's not surprising at all. Like, there's actually a part. Like, as I was reading that, there was a part of me that would be like, I swear to God, I'd buy some off you. Like if you had a collection of the old ones, like the originals, like with no edits and shit like that. Like, people are like that about Star Wars as well. How's the latency with Starlink? I'm the same with Dark Crystal or Return to Oz, Gothic Kids movies. Scared the hell out of me, but it's one of my fondest memories watching with friends as a kid. Isn't Return to Oz the one with the fucking rollerbladers? And what was he called? The Golem King? No, that's not what he was called. Was he the Golem King? He was the something king, the Rock King, the Mountain King. I can't remember. That like I thought that was really cool when I watched that when I was younger, and it was kind of freaky. Like when he swallows the egg, and he just like starts fucking disintegrating and shit. Like the way they shot it was like really creepy. Latency is great. Speeds are good in Australia bush. I get around 100 meg down and 23 meg up min and around 45 ping to server to. That's not fucking bad if you're just going around in the outback in a fucking van. It's not fucking bad at all. That's pretty fucking decent. I get the odd dropout just because I'm around a few trees. Yeah, like, and if you were on the move at all, like, I can subscribe you. No. That's like and subscribe. Oh, that's fucking brilliant. It's like the best. I'm assuming that isn't a response. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't but I could be wrong. Maybe it is. Like, you're just taking the piss. But like, that's fucking funny. Like and subscribe. Oh, that's Never Ending Story. Oh, which one's Never Ending Story? Is that the one with the flying dog? I can't remember. Never Ending Story is Atreyu and all, isn't it? I don't think I've ever actually watched that from start to finish. Does that make me gay? No. What was it? I want to put something in the hands of the cricket. He kind of looks like he could be holding like a pamphlet or a fucking cup or a holy grail or something. I don't fucking know. what will I put in his hands? I will ponder this. I meant the wheelie men from Return to Oz. They still haunt my dreams. Yeah, they're mad creepy. They're fucking like, ugh, they're mad creepy. Like pure tranny vibes off them and all because the makeup, like, and because they're all like extra long because they have the fucking wheels on their hands and shit. Like, fucking creepy. Grifu has gone full blown Japanese. Yeah, I think he's just turned. He's turned. I have liked and subscribed. Then you will retain your honor. Fucking Griff's gonna be like fucking like chap just in the chat like poking people. Like and subscribe. Okay, Nick. I'll press the button. I know whales don't like you generally don't have teeth, but I don't give a fuck. Some of them do. Right. Actually, okie dokie. What does the turtle say? What I say, this needs to be more white. I'm just going to constantly complain about things not being white enough. Okie dokie. Any ideas what I can put in the cricket's hands? Kind of looks like it's offering up something for sacrifice. Woke up with foot cramps, made cup of tea, and having joint. This is hilarious, and I think similar. And I'm glad you're enjoying it. You fucking make me want to have a cigarette now and more coffee. Even though I've had like 3 mugs of coffee this morning. Fucking wired for the moment. Probably gonna crash hard after the stream. Griff is like one of those Japanese soldiers living on an island after the war ended. He's just clutching an easel and a canvas, just PEINTEINGU! PEINTEINGU! I'm gonna link this in my Discord. NS no NS Tough. Nice stuff. You link away, brother. Link away. A happy little crowd. They're called fluffy crowds here. A cricket bat. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Sacrificing a lobster in a tweed jacket to appease. Oh my god, that's actually hilarious. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do both. The cricket is gonna be holding the lobster. No, I'll use scarlet actually. I'll use a little bit of this red, but I'll use scarlet mainly. The cricket's gonna be holding the lobster, right? And the lobster's gonna be wearing a tweed vest. What color tweed? Like grey or like? Will I make it pink? Will I make it like purple and no, not purple? No, they don't get purple. Purple's awesome. You can make it pink and gay. Oh, salmon pink. Um, have it throwing the anti-Kithra mechanism into the sea from ancient Sumeria, the space clock. Have you obviously you've seen that documentary and shit, man? That's some fascinating stuff. Juju's father put me onto that when we went over to France and visited them. It was that was seriously not a life changing experience for me, but like I'm always gonna remember that holiday. That was like a big moment in my life where like just like sitting out the back garden in Juju's like beautiful fucking house at all hours of the night, staring up at this like insane sky where you can see all these stars. And her father was just like, "Well, there you got," like he had this like awesome Texas accent, and he's like pointing out all the fucking constellations and like various things. But then like I was talking to him about like masonry, like fucking like Masonic shit, and various like theories I have on like all the world stuff, and like things like the Nephilim and the Anunnaki and stuff like that, and like other realms and shit. Like just such a like really interesting dude to talk to. And like he was like the whole time we were there, he was like, "I have a video on a device called the Antikythera mechanism, and I think you'd be very interested in watching that." I was like, "Yeah, I'll have to check it out." Like, and I didn't check it out until like either the second last or the last day, and we sat around and watched it and all, like, and just so many things went off in my mind, like the way they were describing it and how they found it and where they found it and like what it does and all, and they made like a working model of it and shit. And I was just sitting there like, I was having a gravy like spaz out, like, you know what I mean? Like I was just like, I was like great, I was fucking drooling gravy. Like, she's like, "Oh my god, this is fascinating." I remember getting on one of the bears in our Irish bear clan. I was just like, "Bro, you have to check this thing out. It's fucking awesome." Like, Sapphire is your name, Jared. Nope, real life name is Puck. Your name is Puck? That is awesome. That is fucking hilarious. Like the Shakespeare elf. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Toikarendi Beru. Welcome Ubaku. To PEINTEINGU. The crazy thing about the Antikythera mechanism only survived because it was lost at sea. And it's an entire level of ancient Greek technology we never knew even existed at all. Where are the tools? Yeah, I know. How did they make it? Do you know what I mean? Like when I was watching it, I was like, I was saying it. I was like, "There's no fucking way the people they're saying made it. They're like, "Oh, this means that Greeks had technology far beyond the technology that we thought they had." It's like, no. I think what it means is they didn't make it, and somebody they said that the fucking thing got lost on a ship that was on its way, between two places, and it got sunk and just like lost at sea and stuff. Like, they found it off the coast of some Greek island and shit. Like, I'm telling you now that the Greeks didn't make it, and it belonged to somebody else, and it just got lost there. Like, it can tell you when an eclipse is going to take place and what color it's going to be, and like, it's like, what the fuck? It's like the most insane astrological calendar I've ever seen, and it's supposedly like 2,000 years old. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's why I love this community. Like, that's why I've always been a fucking conspiracy nut and like a truther or whatever. Like, I don't consider myself a truther. I'm not in the truth community. I'm in the bear community. I'm a fucking bear. And there's like extremely rational reasons for that. Like, because there's just so many groups out there all across the internet and in the realm that have just gone fucking insane. Getting down certain rabbit holes and just like into the weeds with things and all. Like, I'm a metaist, I'm a meta thinker. I like big picture thing. Like, do you know what I mean? I like looking at the whole picture. You know, I don't just like focus on one part and be like, "Ooh, why is this fucking like?" You have to look at the whole thing, and when you start looking like all over the place and like at all information from all perspectives and all cultures and all this shit, like fuckload of similarities start fucking popping up, like patterns, repetitions, and all this shit, like all these people that just so happen to say all this shit that for some reason seems to come true, like. Uh, what about you, the legends of the Odyssey and the island of Archimedes and his autonomous moving guard statues? Oh, you mean the stuff that was like, wasn't that stuff supposed to be like hydraulic and like steam powered and shit? Like, I do believe that stuff. Like I'm not saying that I would make the claim that like there's no way they made it, but that's what I thought at the time. I was like, there's no fucking way they made it. That's like way off the fucking scale, like in terms of like knowledge and like how to fucking create something so intricate. It has like layers of gears with like a specific amount of teeth in it and all to be able to accurately fucking time things that happen hundreds of years apart. Like, that's just fucking insane. It's so cool. Like, it's one of those things that just like made the nerves, the nerd part of my brain just like squirt so hard. Like when you're fucking like, I'm a proper nerd in some ways, like, do you know what I mean? Like, that just made that part of my brain just go, oh my god, it does what? Like, gives who new idea to what? Oh, gives new meaning to the they make now. Oh, stop! Yeah, like I mean, like fucking people call today's technology like advanced and shit. It isn't. It's fucking bollocks. It's all plastic crap. What's the difference between a conspiracy and the truth in 2023? About 6 months. Yeah. Well, like we're at the stage now where it's like a few weeks, man. Like the quace. I was gonna say the pace is quickening. The quace is picketing. Speaking Japu has fucked up my mind. When you get too deep into the rabbit hole, you begin to worship the rabbit hole, and that becomes a rabbit hole of itself. You're just staring at a rabbit's hole. Just following it. Sure, it's cute and fluffy, soft. But it's a rabbit's hole. It's a rabbit's ass. You can only follow the white rabbit to a location. Don't just start like some people are just behind the rabbit, staring at its arse, following it wherever it goes. Like, I see a white rabbit, I follow to a place, I go, thank you, rabbit, and I investigate. Then I forget about the rabbit. Like, all the squirrels I see are white. Squirrel! Like, they're all white. Every single one of them. Pale cake! Once you come out of the rabbit hole, you now worship the frog of chaos. Man, Pepe the Frog. Like, the meme. Like, the greatest meme ever. The Pepe the Frog. Oh, fuck. I still haven't decided what the turtle's gonna say. But yeah, okay, lobster. Yeah, okay, that's what I was gonna do. So I'll do the lobster, and then the lobster's going to be holding a cricket bat. Which suits, because he's going to be wearing a tweed vest, You know what happened there? Oh, kind of sounded like the Minecraft guy when he gets hit. Oh, one of my favorite games that, like from way back in the day on the PlayStation One, was a game called Herc's Adventures. It was made by LucasArts, um, which I always remember, and I was just like, "That's weird," like But there's probably some gravy behind it as to why they ended up making that game. Great game from what I remember. Top down pixelated adventure thing. It was you could couch play it with friends and all. But if you were playing as Hercules in that, it was so funny. Like the art in it was really good, and it was cartoony and stuff and all. Like, and if you're playing as Hercules and like an enemy hit you, his like his like audio cue for like when he got hit or whatever, like like the frames on like 8-bit games and stuff like that, like they could be quite repetitive, like and it was just so funny though. You'd be walking along with your big fucking like club and all, like beating things, and then something hits you and you just be like, hey, hey, what the hey. Like, and I remember me and my mate at the time, like we just used to burst into laughter after a while, because like you wouldn't laugh at it every time it happens, but because it happens every time he gets hit, and in certain areas you'd get like swarmed by like a lot of bees or something from a hive while you're trying to walk from checkpoint to checkpoint, like killing various enemies, and you'd be hit by an enemy that like hits you repeatedly. So you'd be like trying to kill stuff and all, and you'd be like, smack, hey, hey, smack, smack, what the, hey, smack, and like we just used to fucking like, and we were kids, so it's not like I'm sitting there high or at like, like no, sober as a judge, like just fucking about 12 years of age, just sitting there pissing myself laughing because this thing just keeps saying the same stuff every time I get smacked. Oh, they seriously don't make them like they used to. Like there are still some amazing games made these days, but like just not to the same artistic level for the most part. And then you have the nostalgia factor about certain things, like well on the finger of the chatu. Owen stream today. I can't wait. Yeah, today should be a good one. His streams like the last while have been fucking sick. They're so good. Like I've been laughing heartily a lot, and there's still like some really interesting like conversations and info and shit. Like he's just on such a flow. Like he's just on such a path, and he just like disseminates like all of like what's in his head to the rest of us. Like, and I love that. I love how he. That's all I used to do with my friends. You know, I just like I would just like filter all this like stuff that I found fascinating to my friends. You know, and I think only like one of them, maybe two. Yeah, like two of them could just sit in a room with me for hours talking about stuff, and we would just find stuff fascinating. But then most people need to be doing something, you know. But like I get that, like that's what I love about Owen, where he could just go like into an idea, glean a load of stuff from it, and then come back out and go to another idea. Like I said, instead of getting stuck in a rut, in a place, like in a pit, He just like goes in, absorbs all the gravy, and then just next, next, next. It's fascinating. Like it's what life is supposed to be like. It's supposed to be a journey. There's supposed to be growth. There's supposed to be change. There's supposed to be lessons learned. And he's dead right. Like all the stuff in the mainstream is just so like locked in. They're locked into the narrative. They're locked into their style. They're locked into their niche. They're locked into their ideologies and their fucking brands and like their promo codes and shit. Like I have no idea where this is gonna go. I have ideas and stuff I would like to do to like improve it, make it more fun and like interactive or some shit like that. But like this wasn't even my idea. You know, when you pick something up and just run with it, and just go with the flow. I think it's just the best way to live. Like that's what I do with my symmetricals. Like I'm designing a new symmetrical at the moment. And like I'm always saying this. Like I won't do a new one for a while. But every time I do one, and I like enjoy doing it, and like really get into it, it's so satisfying. Really is like. It's just so satisfying to sit down and draw something that feels good, and then just like share it with people, and have people be like, "Oh, that's cool," Instead of what a lot of people do, and they're like, "Oh, I'll do this. Why? Because lots of people are doing this, and like, if I do it too, I'll get lots of eyes on me, and that means money." It's like, no, I mean, like, if lots of people are doing that, then why don't you do something else? I've never understood that. Like, that's what, like, I'm not one of these artists that's like, fucking. I see a lot of these guys who are like just like really good illustrators, and they just draw shit that people want them to draw like all the time, and it's shit that like, from TV shows and stuff, like, which I get sometimes. Like, if you want to do like a line of like a series of themed drawings or paintings or something like that, like, fair enough. Like, but like the stuff I do is like stuff I've never seen before. Like, it's just shapes that look like they could be something, maybe. It's like, why would I do a painting of Pikachu? If I was going to do a painting of Pikachu, I would do it like my version of Pikachu, or my version of Jason from Halloween, or like whatever the fuck. Like, do you know what I mean? These ideas that like everybody has an image of in their mind. It's like, why would I just keep repeating and mimicking? I want to like make new shit. That's why I've actually like fallen in love with doing this stuff, because I've gotten ideas like Wham jar. Like this is a jar of jam wielding a giant needle, fighting a whale wielding a shotgun, and the whale has a turtle on its head, and the turtle has like. Do you know what I mean? I didn't go, "Oh, this is what I'm going to paint." This just happened. Like, I just shot this out of my brain, and you guys help. You're like, do you know what I mean? Like, and I fucking love it. Like the one of Miggles as a kaiju with the battle axe and the Tech 9 is like legit. Like, I want to paint like a full render of just Miggles. Because, like, I love that idea. I want a cuddly toy of, like, my version of Miggles. With, like a dopey-looking version with fucking, like, a battle axe and a machine gun. Like, I'm such a fucking child. Paint. It's just a frog, man, and they go insane over it. The more they hate the frog, the more the frog is low. Oh, stop! It's fucking funny, isn't it? Like, so easily triggered. Oh yeah, like I upload these to Rumble, so you should follow me on Rumble. I'll follow you back. They're not all on Rumble though. I only like what? Episode 69, I think, is the first one I uploaded. There's only a few, like, fucking takes ages. I have to, like, download them and then upload them and all, like. And I have, like, really good internet now, like, still takes ages. Uh, Mostly woo stuff, but I try to keep them grounded. Jesus, I'm way behind on the chat. Does drunk live rants to being cracking homegrown nuts on mass streams drunk lately? Owen sounds familiar. Yeah, like all of us are bears here. We're all part of fucking like the bear community that Owen started and all. Like, if you don't watch him regularly, you should. Chap's fucking hilarious, and he's always good for like finding other streams as well. You know, I'm not familiar with Discord either. I know what it is, but I haven't I don't have them. Haven't used it. Pick Fordu! Welcome to PEINTEINGU. Hey Griff, look who's in. I always think of things from a double perspective, like a contradiction, and try to disprove each assumption, assuming the truth is somewhere in the middle. Yeah, that's a good way to be. Like the non-dualistic thought process, where it's like, well, it has to be this or this. It's like, no, it's more than likely a combination of the two. You know, the Trinity. I find talking out loud and bouncing off the audience helps me think. Yeah, man, like that's it. We're supposed to like think about it. Like we're supposed to be around a fire, just like talking to each other, And every so often, somebody would like say something for maybe a few minutes, and everybody would listen to that one person, and then they'd finish their point, and everybody'd be like, good point. Like people aren't actually civilized anymore. Like, I don't think people have really copped this yet, that like most people in the West, especially in cities, are uncivilized creatures. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's why we're dealing with all this shit. Like, I'm sorting out OBS now so I can bring up slides when I'm talking so people know what I'm talking about. Yeah, like I eventually want to do something similar like that. But I'm like shit with the whole like streaming software and stuff like at the moment anyway. Like, but I would love to like talk about like my parasite theory and like bring up videos and stuff and like do a slideshow and shit, like, and just sit here with a coffee and talk shit for ages. You all right, my love? We're all a bit mad. We're all a bit mad. Some of my short vids are just tests making homemade bio-charcoal. Oh, you make biochar? And sawdust and manure dirt and stirring it over a month. It's looking great. No real, like, that's awesome, yeah. Man, like, that's the way to go. Like, self-sufficiency all the way, like. Turtles, orcas, octopi, bears, napalm, and shotguns should always be a staple on PEINTEINGU. Well, we've got like 1, 2, 3. We got 3 out of 5. We're doing okay. Don't forget Xenoboons. The Xenoboon was actually one of my favorite things I've ever painted on PEINTEINGU so far. That thing is fucking legit, like, violent and terrifying looking. Like, the thing's just fucking holding the ripped off head of a fucking elephant. Like imagine the visceral strength the creature would have to just decapitate an elephant just with its like teeth and claws. I created such a creature. Fucking Chris Gardner does the biochar. Chris Gardner's the biochar guy. Yeah, squirts inside himself there. I do anthropology, so the nature of civilization and fire is big in my ideas. There are two things all adult humans will watch uh, ad nauseum forever. One is fire at night. Two is children at play. Oh my god, that's so true. That's so fucking true. I can just sit there and stare at a fire for fucking hours and just think about stuff. It's amazing, like. And kids playing is like one of the most entertaining things ever. They say and do the funniest shit. I used to love just like walking to the shop, and because I lived in a suburban housing estate, there'd be kids everywhere playing all the time, like. And some of the things you hear are just like fucking comedy gold. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I just threw a fireball at you. No, you can't. My force field's active. I just be cracking up going to the shop with a hangover. And there's like fucking 5-year-olds, like, pretending to be Dragon Ball Z characters in their front garden, like. And it just puts you in such a good mood, like, Like, having that stuff in your environment is so important, like, Like, kids playing around and shit and just, like, fucking taking the piss out of stuff, like. What's wrong, my love? You okay? Fuck it, I'll take a coffee, yeah. Will you stick the light on, please? It's actually getting kind of dark. What time is it? 20 past 4. Yeah, make it a tea, yeah. Make it. Yeah, but I love coffee. Go on, yeah, make me an Irish tea, yeah. Yeah, make me an Irish tea. I don't mean really an Irish tea. I know we have, like, fucking rum and shit. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of tempted. uh, that thing was lit. Yeah, I'll subscribe to you too. I'll find you. Are you only on Rumble, or is this Discord you're talking about? Floor is Lava was our favorite. Yeah, that's an awesome one. They fucking have a show on Netflix called The Floor is Lava, and it is legit one of the cringiest things I've ever seen in my fucking life. You trying to blow my flute again? 420? It's nearly 420. I'm back on the beers. As long as it's not a daily thing, like, I don't think, like, smoking and drinking and shit. Like, obviously, most people who smoke every day. But, like, this is genuinely how I want to discipline myself, like, into the future. Is, like, like, all things in moderation, including moderation. If you find yourself smoking too much, you should have the discipline to taper off. If you find yourself drinking too much, you should have the discipline to taper off. You should have the discipline to go long periods of time without doing anything. You should have the discipline to consume those things without consuming too much and making a fool of yourself. That's essentially, like, if I was going to make a Bible, that's what I would say is, like, what you need to learn is discipline. It's like, don't have any of this. You're not allowed to have any of that ever. It's like, just don't be a dope about things. Like, just don't be a fucking, like, I want more, give me more. Like, I do it all the time. I'm not saying I don't do it, but, like, that's what it should be. Is like men, women, all of us should be like, the lack of discipline, the lack of discipline in the realm is fucking dishonorable. So dishonorable. You all lack discipline. I am also included in this. I mean, I didn't get kicked out of heaven for nothing. Or did I? Maybe it was over nothing. Maybe it was all a fucking scam. Had Twitch, but I can't handle their community's militant wokery, so I got banned in a month. Yeah, I watched this guy called Hey Zeus Here's Toast. I love his streams. He's fucking hilarious. And, like, he's not woke at all. He's actually like becoming more of a truther recently, and I thought it was hilarious. Like, but I've never been on Twitch, so I only catch him on YouTube. So he's always bitching about how shit Twitch is. Like, it's fucking hilarious. Like, hi, Joe. When I was a kid, my friends and I would reenact DBZ episodes. How could you not? Dragon Ball Z was fucking awesome. Paint, paint. Right. Lobster. Paint, paint. Okey-dokey. Oh, it's a bit nippy in here. Yeah. Can still see my breath. Hey, Right, now for the cricket bat. It is actually it's getting cold in here, like. Just as well the female is bringing me some tea. I shall clutch it. Slow Calbero, welcome to PEINTEINGU. How dare you watch while driving? Be careful. It takes discipline to lack discipline. That's hilarious. Hit right button. Hit it repeatedly. Smack it. I need some brown. Some yellow and some brown. Oh, it's fucking cold, man. I put the heating on in here. Is the heat not on in here? Or did you turn it off? No? What's that? Is that more wax? No? Oh, heat what? Oh, right, okay. Oh, it smells delicious. Right, that's going right there. You wouldn't do us a favour, actually. Get us them fingerless gloves, please. They're in there. Right, I'm not taking the piss when I'm saying it's cold. It's fucking cold, and I'm just sitting here painting. It's not like I'm moving around, like... Fucking cold, boy! Like, can you guys see that? No? It's not registering on the camera. Fucking cold, man. At least the paint's drying quickly. It's not so much drying, it's freezing. Like... You've never seen paint... You've never watched paint freeze like this before. Right, you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. It's that time. It's that time of day. Thank you, my love. That's one way to hand me a pair of gloves. All right. What's this? An advertisement? You fucking cunt. Use the language. Are you telling me to watch my language on my stream? You and the ads can go fuck yourself. Por favor, señor. Asking me to do it in Spanish is not gonna fucking sway me at all. Like, por favor, mi amor. No, the face, the cute little fucking puppy dog eyes isn't gonna do it either. You'd have more luck being stern about it and being like, I just made you tea. Stop cursing. Yeah, but no, I said that. I said that.
Yeah, well.
It's time for raving goo. And it's fucking cold in goo. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's so much better. It's fucking freezing goo. I love this. I do weird shit with my hair for karaoke bits too. People dig the piggy tail. This was one of my favourite additions to painting goo. And I used to have longer hair, so it like came out more like kind of looked like a palm tree on my head. Like, I brought it up on the stream before, like, you know that, if you've ever seen that episode of Looney Tunes where Bugs Bunny like interacts with these like weird bird alien things, and there are these big like green yolks with a little pink flower or like a little pink tuft of hair on the top of their head. Like, oh, I fucking love it, man. This is so funny. Like, Sleepy House said hi. Mystery arm of tea. If you're cold, you can be... Which? Penguinu? Oh, how dare you. Send that to Coddington. Oh, God, it's so cold in here right now. If that doesn't deserve a fucking super chat, I don't know what does. I'm literally like freezing my ass off trying to entertain you people. Pay for painting goo. Also, pimping goo. Pimping goo is slowly forming. Pimping goo will be a thing sooner rather than later. Courtesy of Demon Hunter Bear. Right. Let's make some wood colour. It's that time of the stream where I open the burnt sienna tube and smell it. I'm headbanging on the ladder. Be careful! Yeah, the ones from the Marvin the Martian episodes, yeah! It's like... Oh, I love it. Painting goo. Oh, you fucking bitch! You did it again! You fucking ruined the drop! How dare you ruin painting goo! Get it into you. We have a winner chicken dinner. Nickels to keep the paints from freezing. Your contribution to painting goo is greatly appreciated. Thank you for your contribution. Carlos is very happy. Aren't you, Carlos? Come here, Carlos. Show the people how happy you are. One of these days, I will actually have some sort of puppet on Painting Goo. There will be puppets on Painting Goo. I swear, one day. That's another thing from my childhood that I greatly miss. Is the Muppets. Like fucking, was it Gonzo? And Kermit. And fucking like the Rastafarian, the Jamaican Rastafarian Muppet with the purple dreads, and the sunglasses and all, like fucking What was it? Muppets Treasure Island. Uh, what's that thing? What's that fucker's name actually? Gonzo? I can't remember. Or was it Gizmo or something? I don't know. There was this hilarious thing in fucking can't remember what movie it was, but it was the one where he finds out the one with the weird nose, Gizmo or Gonzo or whatever, finds out that like he's an alien, like, you know, species or some shit, like, and his people like land on Earth, and like they're going through a movie set at the time, and the little prawn character, wow, what does he say? I am not. Oh yeah, somebody fucking turns around and he's like, Who brought the shrimp? And he's like, I'm not a shrimp, I'm a king prawn. Like, it's the way they animate him and all, like, you know what I mean, with the puppets and stuff. Like, it's some of the heartiest laughs I've ever had. Like, remember the eagle? Remember the blue eagle fella in Muppets Treasure Island, where they like dress him up as if he's a ghost coming back from the dead and all, and he's just like, whoa. Like, the way they did the brow on that character with the nose and all is fucking amazing. Like, oh, good God, that was a good one. Paintingu. What's the turtle saying? We didn't decide what the turtle was saying. Paintingu. Just don't mosh on the ladder. If you're gonna mosh on the ladder, you need to like hold on one of the rungs and just like gently, you know. You don't want to swing back and fucking like. It's like one of the scariest things ever when a ladder comes out like that and you're at the top, and you're just like, oh man. Like, love this jam. Send me a link to this. Yeah, I'll send it to you on Telegram. I'll send it to you on Telegram later. Anything Jim Henson is gold. Gonzo was always getting shot out of the cannon. Yeah, his name was Gonzo. Yeah. And yeah, he was always getting shot out of the cannon. It was brilliant. Like, Muppets were the shiz in it. They were so funny. Sam Eagle, yeah, I fucking his character. I love that puppet. I love the way he looks. The aesthetic of that puppet is so funny. Like, Pepe the King, yeah, Pepe the Prawn, yeah. You will build a jacuzzi, okay? If you build a jacuzzi, they will come, okay? I forgot loads of his lines. I fucking love that. Gonzo now identifies as non-binary. Ah, no way. No way. It's like they've gotten it, dude. They got to Warhammer. They got to Mech Warrior. Like whatever about like the mainstream stuff, they got to Mech Warrior and Warhammer. The woke gay horde has infiltrated Warhammer. It's all gone. Just accept it. We need to build new shit, you know? Which is good, because we get to be the ones that build the new shit, like, you know? Build something. Make a cartoon. Write a storyline. Build some models. I don't fucking know. Make up some new robots. Do something. Because it's all gone, you know? Once it's corrupted, there's no going back. Because they consented to it. They let them in. Once you let the vampire in, you're fucked. You know? The only option is to, like, survive that scenario is to become a vampire yourself, you know? And good luck with that shit, you know? Living 1,000 years may sound tempting for various reasons, trust me, I know. But it's some bullshit, we all fucking know it. Die with some honor at around 130, 120. Gonzo always had a flock of chickens following him around as a heart. And the chickens were hilarious looking. I forgot about that, it was fucking brilliant. Okay. Right, what's the turtle saying? Come on. We wrap this bitch up. I want to eat some food. We could give the lobster a fucking a speech bubble as well. PEINTEINGU. You love PEINTEINGU? Yeah. Me too. Is the Swedish chef black yet? Fergie. I fucking love that one. Oh, do you remember Beaker? Was it Beaker or Beeper? The thing with a cylinder, like he had like his neck and his head was the same width, and it just used to like do shit like this. And like it was him and the scientist doctor guy all the time. What's Wishy cooking? I don't know yet. We haven't decided what we're going to have for dinner tonight. But we had leftover, last night we had curry noodles and leftover beef that she stir-fried in a wok. It was delicious. Yes, she used soy sauce. No, it doesn't affect me. Because I'm a demigod. If you eat soy, you will become gayified. If I eat soy, nothing happens. I just grow more ginger. Meep meep. And that's the same sound effect as Roadrunner. Meep meep. Meep meep. Meep meep. Ooh. Right. Let me get the scripter out. Get my skinny bitch out. Right, what's the turtle saying? If nobody's going to tell me what the turtle is saying, then I will decide what the turtle is saying. And it might be very offensive. I'm in an offensive mood today. Well, fuck you and your shell. Let's see. I mean, is he joining in on the battle or is he just witnessing, you know? He looks like he looks like an innocent turtle. Like the other turtle looks like a dickhead, you know? And he's armed and shit. The other turtle has clearly come, you know, to fight. Whereas, the other one, I'm not sure. Is he like the turtle out of fucking, like, you know, Kung Fu Panda, where he's just like old and wise and wants nothing to do with this obscene, childish conflict? And is just straddled upon that fruffy crowd, contemplating. Kill him, boss! I'll put it. Do you know what? I'll put that one. Actually, no. I was gonna say I'll put that one on the other turtle. Kill him, boss. Does it mean the Wham jar is in charge of an army of turtles? Because I'm okay with that. Make it wither. Your turtle quotes are so far quite disappointing. Kill him, boss, and make it wither. You need to up your turtle game. You okay, my love? What's up? Why are you thinking? I don't know. Like, come on, give me one. I can't hear you, and I can't lip read.
You should learn to lip read.
I should learn to lip read?
Yeah. It's really handy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What do you need to think of for a turtle?
No, just give me something that turtle, like, I have a speech bubble there, and I need to fill it. Snurtle my turtle. Snurtle my turtle. That's the best you've got. That's the best you've got. Snurtle my turtle. Okay.
Say the word snurtle.
Snurtle's not a word. There's no say. I just really wanted to say snurtle. It's not even a word, like. I'm not sure if I trust you to cook my food anymore. It's like,
Bullshit.
spare only the lettuce. That's funny. That's funny. Spare only the lettuce. Right, this is gonna be a bitch. Paintingu. Hooray! The lettuce. Almost there. Right. I'm going to have to extend the bubble of speech. in order to fit in the lettuce. No matter. I have plenty of white and patience. Right. Let that dry. Move on to something else in the meantime. A rocket on the turtle could use some flames, don't you think? Squeeze me! Bert and Ernie are now rollerbladers. It's gone to, oh yeah, fuck, I remember when that happened. Yeah, they're both gay or something. Or one of them came out as gay. Beaker was my fave. He's so funny. And the way his mouth was just like a flap. Like, it looked like a steam vent. Looked like one of them steam vent things, like. Brilliant, like. Wish he's taking the piss, I think, yeah. Pull your head in. Turtle quote. Just even the phrase turtle quote. We could put something on this cloud. We leave that one alone. It's got the sun there. What was I gonna? I think I was gonna do something else. Can't remember. Oh yeah, I was gonna put a crown on this turtle. That's what I was gonna do. The other turtle has a missile launcher. You know, this turtle needs something. Can't just be quoting shit. You've never seen paint dry like this before. Somebody out take. Fucking hands are cold. White and patience is a winning combo. The best combo. Faster, boss, faster. I suppose, like, I could kind of fit it in here, you know, or like, I suppose I could put it here. I could put it here, you know. I could also give the lobster something to say. Right. It's probably mostly dry, but not entirely dry. The fan's not just for style and presentation. It also has a usage. Lingo Jam is AI, and will translate the Swedish chef. Some of the puppets in that were just so fucking funny. Like, bing. I knew it. I could feel it. I could feel it coming. You fucking bitch. Well, I'm taking a sip, so I can't shout over you. You troll 'em. They're inventing new strategies. They hate me. Paint. Faster, boss, faster. Quick now. Clean your beach, Booker. Excellent. That's actually excellent. Advert attack. They hate me. They fucking hate me. Bastards. Lot of them. All they do is fuel me. Their hate bot motivates me. Okay. Right. That is why I love opaque white paint. Look at that. Look at that brilliant white. That whiteness. Doesn't matter what color you're trying to go over, just like. Doesn't matter what color you're trying to hide. My opaque white will cover it right up. Are you a nigger living in a white community? Defenderoo's opaque whiteness. Lather it all over your body, you'll blend right in. I would love to do a series of just like utter piss take adverts, like, which is hilarious considering I shout over ads on my stream. I really want to do an ad for Wham Jam. Like, I really like. Do you like jam? Do you like whales? You want some Wham? Like, and then just like, you know, have some like fisherman just like get a bit of Wham into you. Like, oh god. Right. Tiny squirt, just a wee one. I have my fucking hear your fucking little shitty voices. One more fucking. And now he's gone. Fuck. Okay. I'll extend the white first. This indeed is a privileged turtle. I've reconstructed his fucking speech bubble like 3 times. He is indeed a kingly turtle. When he speaks, he requires the biggest bubble. That one needs another layer. There we go. There we go. Beautifully opaque. Now back to the lettering. Wham jam sounds like it's used behind a dumpster. Eh. Haha, white face. I will make it a thing. When Jam was a band in the 80s, pretty sure dumpsters were the main stage. Oh god. PEINTEINGU. Sounds about right for an 80s band. Yeah. PEINTEINGU. I am going to take a piss. I will return shortly and finish these speech bubels. PEINTEINGU. Well, that's what it looked like. What do you want from me, female? I am doing my own thing. You're the one in the room with me. What do you want? What thing are you doing? You have a headache again? Right. Don't tell me to fucking shush. Get the fuck out of the room. What? No, I don't. You fucking walk in here and tell me to shush. Fuck off. Females. Right, where were we? Yeah, back in whenever. Advertising. Whenever I wham behind a dumpster, I always use wham jam. Oh my god. Right, okay. Spare only the lettuce. Painting goo 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 goo. God damn it. Got the fucking E. Little squares. Just the way you want. Dun, 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 dun. I need a foot massage. God, these cramps. Yeah, like I get a cramp in like my right hip, like almost every time that I do this stream. It's not a bad one. It's just a little one because of the way I'm positioned. I'm like at an odd angle. My torso is like this, and my legs are like this and stuff. And I've got the canvas like in between my legs and shit. Like, and I like every time I stand up after doing this for 2 hours, like my right hip is always like a bit like wobbly and shit, and I have to like stretch it out. Like, fuck you and your credit, bitches. Right, spare only the lettuce. Do, 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 do. Actually, gonna need another little squirt. There we go. That should do. It's not fluid enough. It's too gooey, even for painting goo. One can only have so much goo, even on painting goo. And the machine. What was the lesson? Oh yeah, clean your beach, bucko. Thought that would be dry. It's not. Some of it is, but it's not all dry. I have to leave it for a minute, go back to it. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Right, is there anything else we can do in the meantime? Turtle's got a missile launcher, the other one's got a crown. Faster, boss, faster. Clean your room, bucko. I know I'm gonna have to extend that, so I'm just gonna do it now. What? Lateroo! Thank you for joining you. I must go. See you in the future. Domo arigato for attendo of PEINTEINGU. Now he's got something to sip on. I always have something to sip on. It's a hot one in New Hampshire today. Went from slushy and cold to warm. You serious? You two fucking queers, get the fuck off my screen right now. I want none of your shit, you hear me? How dare you? The absolute gall of these people. Right. I kind of like the way the Whale and the Wham aren't saying anything. They're just fighting. Everybody else, like, around the main conflict is doing all the talking. Whereas, like, the Wham Jam and the Whale are just, like, totally focused on fucking each other up. That's how it should be, you know? That's how it should be. It may be getting too cold for the paint to dry. If it doesn't dry, it'll freeze, and it'll paint over it anyway. One of the many P's of PEINTEINGU is perseverance. And I will persevere. I will, PEINTEINGU. I knew I'd have to extend it, and I didn't extend it far enough. These speech bubbles are giving me a fucking absolute whale of a time. Almost there. Clean your beach, bucko! Right. Tuck this in here. If I hear some shit like, buy this, or were you looking for that? I swear to fucking God. Right. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, bears and bearettes, niggers and niggerettes, concludes the conflict in Macedonia, and so concludes today's Paintingu. I have been Defenderu, you have been in the Chatu, and now you can go fuck yourself. Same time tomorrow, same place, same everything. Just my face, and a blank canvas, and hopes and dreams. Until then, take heed in knowing you've never watched paint dry like this before. And I'll see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. In the meantime, be good, be true, and be beautiful. If you would like to support Paintingu, do so by clicking on the link in the description. I love you all. Now fuck off. I have shit to do. While you pay for Paintingu.